happy Christmas Eve day to anyone that's excited about Christmas. I just can't wait to get it over with. I'm getting ready to go out and move a camera as soon as I can see. Put an additional one up over to Beanfield the other day, and it's got no activity on it whatsoever in a week's time. I got to thinking last night, yesterday evening, and this morning where I should have put it at, and I don't know why I didn't think about it. So got some time to kill before the kids and the grandkids come to mom's after a while for Christmas Eve. Got all my wrapping done, which translates into I got everything throwed in gift bags. Wrapping shits for the birds. So I'm heading over to the Beanfield now. I'm gonna go to Dad's and unload. Instead of going over and parking in the barn lot, I'm gonna go to Dad's and unload and see if he wants to ride over with me. He probably won't. But if he does, it'll take him an hour to get ready. I'm gonna go move this camera. I can see if we can start getting some pictures on that one too. Alright, I've got a camera in here. It's the one I'm going to move. I'll go grab it real quick and then we'll get out to stand to get this corn put out and go get that other camera put up. Or this camera actually put up in the other spot. I was going to check the camera down by the blind, but I don't have my card reader with me. I thought I did. Alright, we're going to go get this feed put out. And I know in the comments somebody's going to flap their soup coolers about baiting deer. It is not our preferred method. It is, however, super late season. Crops are gone. Tags still to fill. And in Ohio, it's legal on private ground. So, you hunt how you want, I'll hunt how I want. Alright, we'll take a little hike to put this other camera out. Got a really good idea where I'm going to put it. In the evenings, over half of the deer that I'm seeing are coming right down the property line over here, crossing a ditch, and then coming up this hillside. There's a point out here where I used to have a stand years ago. It was always a really good spot. And on the other side of it, the property border, there's a really, really thick hillside and holler. And I think that's where they're bedding. And then they're walking the fringes on the way in the evenings. We've even seen them come out there in the mornings. But everything I see go across the bean field in the mornings, regardless of where it cuts into the woods at, heads toward that spot. So we're going to go put that camera over there. That's a 40-yard shot from the tree. This is definitely the trail that they're traveling. Yeah, right there's the main trail. There's another rub over there. I'm not paying a lot of attention to that shit because it's late season, but the wood of the mud over there. It's going down to the same spot, but yeah, here it is. Rub there, rub there, rubs right there. All kinds of freaking rubs right here. Pretty good tree right there, tore up. The trail's wore to the mud right here. Thought I seen another rub. Where the heck did it go? The tree over there. There's that Buck's main trail. There's the fence over there. That tree broke off. Anything that will be on camera right here, I want to see from the stand. I'm also going to get it on the other camera. So I want to get to the other end of this, where they're actually coming from. Those of you that may have seen the pictures, I've got one buck in here. He's got to be at least 22 inches wide, if not wider. He looks like a clean 8, but he's got a little crab. Kicks in on the end of his left main beam. He was number 1 for the longest time, till a couple of weeks ago. A buck showed up that's got to be pushing 160, if not better. He's a big 11 point, super tall G2s and 3s. Brow tines are probably 7 or 8 inches tall. We'll go up here and see if we can find a spot to put this camera. All right, got that done. Got the camera set. This one over here is where we're gonna hunt. We've already started looking at maps of the place to where we're going to change the way we hunt it. The sad thing about this stand I've got set up now, after tomorrow, I've got 10 days straight to hunt off work. I'm off today and tomorrow, and then 10 more days. But I can only hunt this in the evenings because there's no way to access it in the mornings without pushing them out of the beans, because you never know what field they're going to be in. I say the beans, but the bean fields, the beans are gone. But there's no way to access it in the mornings unless you knew exactly what field they were feeding in that night. So I've seen some deer in the mornings, but I've pushed a lot of deer out in the mornings on the way in, and had a lot of deer on camera before daylight that I pushed out on the way in. So I got to see what I'm going to do the next 10 mornings in a row. But after tomorrow, the next 10 afternoons, if it takes that long, we're going to be in this tree. I've talked too damn much. Sorry that my videos have started to get a lot longer, but it's hard to explain all this shit in a 4-minute video. So I'm going to head off this hill, get back to Dad's, load the side-by-side up, get back to the house, and get ready for our Christmas Eve get-together. I hope everybody's enjoying their day off. And Merry Christmas. Later.